Hello, my name is Woolsey, and welcome to my presentation about First Assistant Directors. Some points about the role. In the earlier days of filmmaking, the role was originally seen as practice for future directors. However, the role evolved and became its own department, and is now about managing the production from pre to the end of principal photography. It is quite similar to the producer role as well as the unit production manager role, which some ADs even take up this role too. The first AD oversees all departments on set and makes sure they follow the schedule that they have created and stick to the budget. First ADs are usually selected by the director personally and usually start as PAs and second ADs. A busy job which requires a lot of set knowledge and practice to get the job done on budget and to schedule. Responsibilities for the first AD include attending to the director's specific needs, preparing the shooting schedules, which they do from breaking down storyboards as well as gathering availability for cast, crew, and shooting locations. They hand out call sheets at the beginning of every filming session. They act as a go-between for the director and the crew, so the director can get all departments work as he wants, so he can achieve his creative vision and work with the actors. The first AD is responsible for discipline and health and safety on set. The first AD calls when to start rolling, so they get the cameras, the audio department, all to roll at the same time. They keep the set working towards their goal, pushing forward and staying on budget and time. They also direct all extras on set too. The role of the first assistant director is a very important one. They have to prepare the schedules, manage the timings, recce locations, and manage and oversee principal photography in general. They have to keep the shoot on track and on budget, and oversee all departments of the shoot as well. They deliver messages from the director to all the cast and crew, as well as keep the crew in the loop about all shooting information. They notify the departments when to film and to set up. Without this important management role, the set would be uncoordinated and the shooting would likely overgo their budget and take up more time for the director to focus on other aspects of the shoot rather than the creative. And altogether, this makes this a very important role. I had watched an interview with Joe Bon, a first assistant director who gives good insight into his role, and in the interview he showed himself perform his role too. He discussed how he got his start as a first AD, working through as a personal assistant to a second AD, and worked well enough to be called back. I had chosen a couple quotes from the interview which I think show more information than you could just find looking up the role. The "we had no time, we just had to grab it and go" quote talks about a problem that had occurred on set. On the first day of shooting, a complete script rewrite occurred, and this threw all the schedules into the air. With him not knowing how to proceed, with the new script not being finished yet, he decided to shoot in chronological order, which, on a small budget film set in one location, worked out quite well in the end. It's about being the first AD they need you to be. I like this quote because you don't see this much when looking up the role, as it tells you have to adjust how you act based on your different teams. Thank you for watching.